Hello plenty of Mashers and welcome back to the channel. Today we're setting up June in my bullet journal, and because 1st of June is my birthday, it is a very special month. So I tried to pick a theme which would be something, well, special. And I hope you love what I chose. If you're new here, my name is Masha and I'm creating videos on bullet journaling, doodling, creativity, so be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you always know when I release a new video. Okay, let's get planning. Okay, we are starting with supplies, and I have my beautiful Archer and Olive journal in the cover. I have an Archer and Olive notepad where I'll be testing the colors, and I will be using my Crayola Super Tips. These are the ones I literally just got like a week ago, so I haven't had a chance to give them a try, but I'm super excited because the colors look incredible. Okay, so the theme I chose for June is makeup. Well, here's a little backstory, if you will. In May, the theme I created was atrocious. I mean, okay, maybe it wasn't that bad, but I hated it. And so I decided for my weekly spreads, I will just go with whatever is not the theme that my monthly pages have. So I did a poll on my Instagram, and I just asked around, like, what kind of themes would you like to see on my weeklies? And somebody just mentioned, why don't you simply do your favorite doodles? It got me thinking, and I was like, you know what? I really like doodling makeup, and it's been a very long time. And I almost decided to go with the makeup weekly theme, but then I thought it's kind of too good of a theme. So I chose it for June, and here we are. And I must say, I am super duper happy with this theme. There are a few things that I have to apologize for here. So this is one of the first videos I'm recording in my new apartment, and I have a completely new filming setup, and I kind of overestimated how much space I have between the camera and my journal. So my head was in a lot of this video. So if you ever see a cut, that's probably because it was just my stupid face all over the camera instead of actually the page I was creating. For monthly log, I went for a big calendar. I've been having a lot of deadlines and a lot of things to remember, and I'm really not so good with deadlines. So I'm trying to make them visual in as many ways as possible. I have like a huge note on the wall of my office with my deadlines for the month. And so for my monthly log, I decided to do a larger calendar. So all my deadlines are more in my face, and I'm kind of more concentrated on meeting them. Oh, and of course, in case I forgot to mention that, all the supplies I'm using here will be linked in the description. And I just want to mention how much I love my Crayola Super Tips. This pack with like 100 colors was worth something around $15. And OMG, the colors are so pretty. They're so vivid. I mean, I don't think the camera does them justice. And apparently you can also do brush lettering with Crayola Super Tips, which is not something I think I'll ever do because I can barely do brush lettering with a brush pen, but it's a great option. So I think Crayola Super Tips are definitely going to be in my top 5 favorite stationery of all time. Maybe top 10. I don't know. There's like too many things that are my favorite stationery. Let me know in the comments. what is your favorite stationery? I'm always happy to talk stationery. You know me, you know I have this crazy collection and I'm kind of obsessed with stationery. It also takes me a while here to pick the colors because I didn't really ever use Crayola Super Tips. And of course on the paper all the colors look very different. So that's why I had my notepad so I can test all the colors and be sure that everything is perfect. So this page that mostly was cut because of my head, that's my kind of goals and my to-do list. So I tried this format in May, but I hated my May so much that I actually didn't open any of my monthly pages at all. So I'm doing round 2. And these are basically on the top, you have 3 main sections with like my content planning for my blog, for YouTube, and for my shop. Then I have an area for kind of my monthly to-do list, which I call brain dump, because probably not all the things I'm going to write there are going to be necessary to be done in June. And on the right, there is a little goals area where I'm going to write my goals and I'm going to make week by week plan. I hope this page is going to help me to just stay more productive. Okay, my habit tracker. So here's the thing. I have been tracking more and more habits, and I realized lately that I am back to not doing any of them. So the word for July is to cut down on habits. So for this tracker, I'll just have 4 habits, which are going to be something I'm really intended to work on, not just something I track. I always say the less the better, and sometimes I just forget it myself, and yeah, I end up not doing anything at all. So back to basics, back to just 4 habits, but I will put my mind into actually doing them as often as I can. To be honest, it's just 3 habits, and the last one is for Masha plans, just for me to check how often I actually post content on my blog and YouTube. Okay, so I had a lot of space and I decided to fill it out with a quote, which is probably my favorite quote from this month, because this is honestly something I've been thinking about for so often. Like if I make a plan and I pretty up and I go out and it turns out not to be what I expected, don't you ever think what a waste of a makeup it was? Because I definitely do. And I actually like this quote so much that I designed some printable stickers with this quote and some makeup doodles. So if you want to check that out, I will leave the link in the description. It's in my shop, and well, I'm sure you're gonna love it if you love my makeup doodles. I'm also planning to do more makeup stickers because I'm really enjoying doodling makeup, and I feel like it's just a fun thing for stickers. Okay, here we go. This is the mood tracker. And to be honest, when I was thinking about mood tracker, just the idea of doodling 30 different makeup items was kind of horrific to me. So thankfully, I decided to be a little bit more creative, and this is the solution I came up with. So I have here a quote, and first 30 letters of the quote are going to be for 30 days of June. And it took me a while to find a perfect quote, but here there are 30 letters and only the word today is too many letters. So that one I can simply color black. And I feel like it works very well also in the context of the quote to kind of highlight the word today with black color. The spread that is always in my journal is a gratitude log. And I'll be honest with you, I always talk about gratitude log being such an awesome tool for so many things, but I haven't been keeping up with my gratitudes for a while, especially since my May was such a horrible setup in my bullet journal and also such a busy month because we moved and Bruce started training school, so it's a lot of things. But I'm going to definitely push myself and do it in June properly. Let me know what theme you chose for your June setup in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video. Keep bullet journaling and don't be a blob. Bye!